Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. Let's get into the latest episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. Now I know your girl is early. You know I usually don't give y'all a drag race review until Monday after work, but I was already up. I already had my makeup on, and I said, let's get this review on out the way. I really don't have too much to say. This the comedy roast episode is usually one of my favorites because I like to laugh. And I know all the queens are not funny, but this episode I didn't hardly chuckle at all. And let's just get into it. RuPaul opens up the episode with a mini challenge. I appreciate a mini challenge, but it's a ballroom challenge. And I'm looking at Ru like, this is not legendary. These ladies don't know how to spin, dip, duck walk, hands, all of that. This not what these ladies do. They would have went over there to legendary. It's only a few. I said, let's see what Anitra and Sasha does. I didn't expect anything from anyone else, and for the most part, I was correct. No one, everybody else was just flinging across the floor, embarrassing themselves, and Anitra and Sasha gave me what Rue called for in the mini, and Anitra won as she should, but it could have went either way. Stop doing this to the girls room. This isn't the cast for that. But let's move on. Anitra wins the mini challenge. Because she wins the mini challenge, she gets to pick the order of the comedy roast. Now the ladies pick their partners because, hey Demita Joe, thank you. The ladies get to pick their partners by picking a beer can or whatever the drink is out of the cooler, and whoever matches. Look, I was already mad this had to be a tag team roast because I just don't find the tag team funny. I would have appreciated if everyone could have came up and gave their own individual comedy set, because nobody was funny to me. Nobody. I mean, I chuckled a little bit, but nobody was like really funny. I was just like, where are the jokes? Like, this isn't good, but whatever. Now, since S Titties, I just love her name. I love that name. Since Miss S Titties picked the odd color can, she got to decide I can steal someone's partner or I could go solo. If I was a funny person, I would have chose to go solo. I felt like S Titties did a good job in her group. So, but she said, no, I'm gonna steal Mistress, which I thought was cute. Mistress, you would think would have been funnier than what she was, but I thought Mistress was a good person to snatch. And she left Marsha hanging in the wind. That was a good strategy, S Titties, because to me, this was your episode to go home. It just seems like, not that I don't like you, it just seems like the way production is rolling, they've been trying to get you out a few weeks now, and you just been hanging on with these lip syncs. And I felt like, oh, it's kind of like it don't matter what the challenge is. We kind of see where people are getting ready to go home. We already know who the top four will be. I'm going to give my prediction. I think it's definitely going to be Anitra and Sasha. Mistress will be up there and Lux will be up there. So we just getting rid of people until we get to this top four. I don't see Anitra or Sasha losing a lip sync to send for anybody else to send them home. So they definitely gonna be in the top four. But okay, we get to the jokes. I don't care. Let's just get straight to the jokes. I don't care nothing about the practice or none of that. Oh girl, Marsha went first and she bombed. Like it silence, crickets in the audience. Girl, where are your jokes? You don't even look cute. Your dress don't even fit. And you talking about you got a B cup, but I didn't see nothing filling up that little bit of suction cups you stuck into them dress. Where's your fillage? Where's your cleavage? Like, so Marsha, that was good strategy, STDs, because she wasn't funny. She was not funny. And I said, okay, Marsha gonna be lip syncing. Let's see who she's gonna lip sync with. So Lux and Lucy were next. I found Lux and Lucy funny. They at least were feeding off of each other. And I think because they had the argument this morning Why does everyone pick on Lucy? And what be killing me, I know I'm flashing back. What be killing me, they be sitting up here arguing about, but at least I was in second this last week. I was at least second place. Girl, Rue didn't give out an order. Rue did not say, oh, Sasha won, but Lux, you was second. Lucy, you was third. He didn't give out no order. At random, he sent people back who's safe and who not safe. That don't mean just because you were sent back safe before he announced the winner doesn't mean you're in second, Lucy. Y'all need to stop this and stop picking on Lucy, because I feel like at this point you all slight bullying this lady, because you know she be in her feelings. She be in her feelings. Lucy, I agree with you. There are times where I felt you should have been higher, where you should have been in the top and not safe. But there are times where you should have been lip syncing, and because even Lucy gonna tell them at one point in the episode she is a good lip syncer because she won that Palooza against Spice. Girl, you beat Spice. And if you recall the episode, I said Shantae or Shantae, both of y'all go to the back. Both of y'all lost that. So, but can y'all leave Lucy alone? It'd be funny, but leave Lucy alone. But anyway, Lucy and Lux had that argument this morning over who was second or third place, and it was dumb. So I think they were able to shade each other a little bit easier, and neither one of them, they understood the game where they weren't really in their feelings and they bounced it off of each other. So they were funny. So they won. Y'all already know this. So I liked Lucy and Lux, but it wasn't all that funny. And I kind of feel like if Lucy could have been by herself, she would have been a lot funnier. Where Lux, I feel like by being partnered with Lucy, was able to have a better structure and could, but who knows? Who knows? I don't want to take nothing from Lux, but I did feel like Lucy carried that. But let's move over to oh Sasha and Anitra. They wanted to be high. They had a whole section about Laganja and Stranja where they were doing all of that Laganja isms, and I just was like, oh, like Laganja, yeah, we could make fun of her, but she's not funny. Laganja was never funny, and that was the main thing. If you watch that season, Rue would be like you doing too much. This ain't your real voice, girl. You talk like this, not like that. I didn't like it. Like you two, I didn't know what y'all was talking about. Like low key, y'all was worse than Marsha. I thought one of the greats was getting ready to go home, and Rue was about to make y'all lip sync against each other. Because I was like, this is bad. There are no jokes here. No jokes. And then I guess Sasha said something about RuPaul's balls being big like Latrice and Eureka, or one of the big girls. I might have got the names wrong. Who cares? But that's the only thing that saved you, Sasha. But let's move on to Mistress and S Titties knows how to take notes. She went up there in the little practice ceremony, and Michelle and oh girl, I don't forgot her name. I don't take notes. I don't take notes. So I already forgot that young lady's name. But they gave S a good note. Girl, it's taking you too long to get to the point. Cut some of this out, get to the punch of the joke, and let's move on. You only have 2 minutes. So S took heed to that suggestion. But Mistress said, oh, that don't apply to me. I'm going to talk for 10 minutes and not get to my joke. Mistress, I expected so much more than you, and you damn near was lip syncing, girl, if Anitra and Sasha wasn't so bad. As Titties told her little joke, I liked that they had a story. It made sense and it played off each other. Like we both fool la la with the same man. Cute. Titties got to the point. She was a pregnant Santa Claus and he disappeared. Mistress, it was taking you too long. I don't even remember half the shit you said because it was taking you too long. And I guess he had diamonds on his penis and y'all licked each other's fingers and said El Wado. Cute. It wasn't that funny, you two, but y'all were better than Marsha, and y'all were better than Sasha and Anitra. But as titties, I agree with the judges. What were you wearing? What were you wearing? As titties, this why you going home. The runways are trash. Trash. Let's get to the runway. Now, if you know the category, please put it in the comments or the chat because I was highly confused. And again, I don't take notes and I love to fast forward and not rewind. So I did not care that much to rewind and listen to Ru tell me what the category was again. But based off of the pictures, I'm assuming it has something to do with slashers. But not everybody was slashed. And some people, I think they just created their own category. But let's get into it. And shout out to T.S. Madison. T.S. Madison was back. And if you know anything about me, I love T.S. Madison. In any place that they put her is much deserved. And she does a really great job. And I wish she could go ahead and fire Ross and Carson. They not that funny. Leave T.S. Madison up there as a judge. Or you can go ahead and fire Michelle. Truth be told, she done had enough time, but you know what? Let me move on. Up first was Marsha. Now I got these pictures off of Twitter. I ain't care that much to look if they didn't put the full body up there. It is what it is. Now Marsha came out as a loser or the winner of Homecoming, and they hated that she won. Kind of how like RuPaul be letting people win, and we know they weren't really that good, so they went backstage and slashed her up and beat her up real good. I was with Ru. Girl, Lucy did this 3 weeks ago. You should have already threw this out your suitcase once you saw Lucy did it and came up with something new. You should have slashed up another little outfit you had in your suitcase. This wasn't it. And Lucy did it better than you. It's a boot for me, Marsha. It's a boot for me. Now, up next, I don't know what Lucy was doing. Because by this time, when I saw Lucy, I didn't understand the category. Because she just a burnt up Mrs. Dracula or Death. Or I thought it was maybe Sharon Needles. Like, let's do our best Sharon Needles. You know, a night of 1,000 Sharons. I didn't know what was going on. This has nothing to do with slashers. I guess her claws are slashers. And maybe I got the category all the way wrong, but Lucy, this a boot. I don't care what the category is. This a boot. You should never come on stage this ugly. The makeup is awful. It's scary. I thought it was Halloween was the category. But then I got to see other people and I realized Halloween wasn't the category. Lucy, I be wanting you to win. I really be wanting you to win one of these mains. And I think Ru was just nice and made it a double win this week. But you should have been sitting in the back. You should have been safe in the back because of this runway. This is a mess. Boot. Up next, we have Lux. As you can see, Lux did, is it a homage to Ru back in 1986? Ru was cutting up in 1986. I like them little leggings and a little crop top she got on. That's cute. And you know, Lux did her version, the exact same makeup, hair. Ru loves it when you, like Michelle said, when you kiss her ass a little bit, she loves it. Ru was up there crying because I don't forgot what she said, but she teared up. Lux, you look good. I like it. If the theme is slasher, you got the slashed, you know, little crop top, cute. Lux could have won it for me, but you know, it's a double this week. S titties. This is again, I was confused because I don't see nothing slashed, shredded on this. This looks like a beautiful gown that you put on a Mexican theme little cape, and you came up with a very nice story of your mother crossing the border as a young child. And I understand the story, but The category wasn't give me the best, or was that the category? Give me the best story and match your outfit with your story. I don't know, but titties, your vibe of what you were doing looks way off from what everyone else is doing. I'm happy you had a couple of jokes in the challenge. That's it. They letting you stay one more week. And the wig is a fool. The wig was a fool for me, but let's move. And the necklace was a fool for me. But let me move on because that might have something to do with your heritage, and I don't want to be disrespectful. Boots. I I was highly confused. Everyone else is slashing, and Mistress was burnt. So I'm like, again, I ain't care enough to rewind and figure out what Rue said the category was, but I knew titties and Mistress didn't look like everybody else. I didn't get it. Um, this was the best part, the face and the wig. Y'all saw the dress. Boots. Do better, Mistress. Sasha came to shut the runway down. I said, okay, Slasher, I get this. This looked like a good old Jenny in the Block. Remember back in the day when Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears wore the matching denim to the award shows? I said, this giving me that vibe, but we gonna slash it and show body and give a walk. Toots. This is my favorite look of the night. I love this. This is how you slash up an outfit. And you don't, I mean, don't shade Lux. Don't shade Lux. This is how you slash up an outfit. Up next, we had Anitra. I was really confused because she said she was a lotus flower, but she kind of looked like a seamstress with those chopsticks coming out her face. I ain't no disrespect to the heritage. I don't know, but cute. Can't nobody wear a cat suit and walk in a cat suit like Anitra. We've seen her do it every week. I love Anitra. It's another cute cat suit. I mean, and it's my favorite colors, black and pink. Though they said it's supposed to be green and pink, but it looked black on the runway. I don't care. I like it. Anitra looks good. Now, I already told y'all Lucy and what's the child name? Lux won the challenge, as they should. They were the best two. They had the most little giggles, but it wasn't that funny. We ain't gonna pretend like I was bent over on the couch, hilarious, laughing. But they were the best of the worst, so they won. I was just imagining, what if RuPaul lets Lux win this challenge? I think Lucy would go backstage and have a mental breakdown. I really do. I really do. I really do. But Lucy, you deserve second since we doing first, second, third. You deserve second for that runway. But anyway, who was in the bottom? Because everybody got a critique. I guess it was Marsha, Sasha, Anitra in the bottom. Sasha was safe. Anitra and Marsha did a lip sync to Doja Cat's Boss Bitch. I never heard that song by Doja Cat, but I liked it. But everybody on Twitter was like, this should be a Shantae, y'all both stay. And I didn't agree. I thought Rue made the correct decision. Because to me, Anitra was giving me the lip sync. Marsha was playing catch up. Like Marsha was like, oh, she giving this, let me give that. She doing this, let me do that. And Anitra wasn't paying no attention to Marsha until she said, oh, you think you gonna stage me up with a back bend? She was like, I might can't do a back bend, but I'm gonna jump over you. I'm gonna jump over you and be like, bitch, I'm cursing. Be like, B, forget your back bend. I'm jumping over you and giving stunts and shows all lip sync. And you keep being a cute ballerina and do your little ballet skills, but I'm going over you. This to me won the lip sync because I've never seen anybody do this outside of when I look at clips on in the ballroom, and they say when people jump over you in the ballroom like that, that's like that's the 10. They got you because you thought you was stunting, but I don't. I done stunted on your stunt. And so there's no Shantae, you both stay after I stun on your stunt. Marsha, you got to go home. You really wasn't bringing nothing no way. You wasn't going to win anyway. So Miss Anitra killed the lip sync for me. And I always felt like Anitra is always going to give me a duck walk. She gonna give me a sickening catwalk. Anitra is gonna lip sync, but she showed me different tricks, and Anitra knows how to use her tricks at the exact moment of the song to where it benefits the lip sync. She just ain't out here flipping and flopping around to just be like, look at what I'm doing. Anitra won it, and I thought she should have won it. That was not an equal lip sync to me at all. I mean, Marsha, you did your best, but it wasn't an equal. Shantae, y'all both stay. Marsha, you sashay on home, and then even at the end, you crying talking about something about I don't know what she said, but I was like, girl, you ain't even give us a joke as you exited. You missed your moment. That's your last little 2 cents, and you didn't even give us a cute little saying. Whatever. On to next week is a rusical. A lot of people are upset that Rue sent Marsha home before the rusical. No, Marsha sent herself home. She wasn't funny, and Anitra beat her. We ain't got time to be sashaying or Shantaeing two people, and we got to get to the end of this. Maybe in All Stars, maybe you might get a call back. We'll see. But that's all I have to give. That's the review for this week. Please get in the comments. Let me know what you thought. I already know based on Twitter what a lot of people thought, but I'm curious to what you thought. And hopefully going forward, I can continue to have these the next day after the episode, because this was cute. This was fun. I gone ahead and got out the way. Now I got the rest of my night to, clean my house and enjoy myself. So I plan on having a good time. I hope you all have a good Saturday night as well. Until next week, tomorrow is Kitchen Table Talk. Please come back for Kitchen Table Talk. Hey, Alex in Brazil. Cute. Hey. Kitchen Table Talk, 6 p.m. If not, I'll see you next week for the next episode of Drag Race. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.